Have you ever wondered why the little stick you saw joining 3 months ago already have a better physique than you, although you have been working out for 1.5 years? It sucks. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to deal with your genetics and use the advantages you have to show the new guy who's really training harder. I'm Erdem, and within 2 years, I went from this to this, and I learned a lot of lessons about genetics and how to train for your body. And I specifically leveraged my genetics, which was trash indeed in some part, for example my biceps, to get the aesthetic look faster. So without further ado, let's begin the video. The first thing you need to understand is everyone is different. Everyone has different genetics. For you, some muscle groups will be very easy to grow. They will look aesthetic after only a few months, while you will have other muscle groups that are stubborn. You will need to put more resources on them. You will need to prioritize them more. So this is what I want you to do. Go to the mirror and think objectively. Look at yourself. Look at your strong points. Where do you look good? Where do you look bad? Think to yourself and don't think that I look bad everywhere. Don't have body dysmorphia, okay? Just look objectively. Where are my strong points? Where are my weak points? And do not skip this part. I know it's a bit of work, but you will need it for the rest of the video, right? Now, some people won't have any weak points because their genetics are 10 out of 10. But the common guy, you and me, we have weak points and we have strong points. It is what it is, right? But now when you have identified your weak points, look at your training. Ask yourself, am I training in a way where I prioritize the stubborn muscles? Am I training in a way where I put more resources on my weak parts? Okay, now let me give you some examples to help you out. For your chest, are you doing 3 exercises? Are you doing 3 sets per exercise? Are you doing 8 to 12 reps? If you said yes to all of them, let me ask you another question. How many times do you hit your upper chest? Is all of them flat? If you said yes to that, that's a no, because for aesthetics, what you have to remember, for your aesthetics, your upper chest is one of the most important muscle group you can have. So what you want to do for your chest is to prioritize your upper chest, because the upper chest, it gives you fullness, it gives a better illusion to your V shape, and it's overall more aesthetic than having a developed lower or middle, because this part right here, it's easy to grow, but this part is a lot harder, so you really want to prioritize that muscle group. Let's use another example. Let's look at your shoulders. Do you have wide shoulders? For example, me, right? I have pretty wide shoulders. My shoulders are sticking out, right? Some people, they have this build right here. Their shoulders are inwards. That means that they have narrow clavicles. Listen to me. If you have narrow clavicles, if your shoulders aren't big, you will need to prioritize shoulders before everything. If you have to change your workout split to hit shoulders early in your session, do that, because shoulders are the most important muscle group for aesthetics. Because what is our goal with aesthetics? Wide shoulders with a narrow waist. It's our Doritos, our triangle form, right? That's our goal. So if you have narrow clavicles, well, you will look like a rectangle, and you don't want that. So you will need to overgrow your shoulders. You will need to overdevelop your shoulders. So that's why if you have narrow clavicles, your shoulders are the most important muscle group you need to prioritize. For the last example, let's look at your back, more specifically your lats. This is what I want you to do. Go to the mirror and do a lat spread. If your lats are not showing, if you can barely see your lats, it means that you have high insertions, right? If they are really showing, you can see all of your lats, it means you have low insertion. That's good. That's the most optimal for aesthetics. If you have high insertions, you will need to start prioritizing your lats more. You will need to do more than one exercise on your lats, because lats are one of the most important for aesthetics too, right? Because here's the thing. What is our goal again? Is this look, right? Dorito look. Your lats is this part right here. It's the middle part. It's the part that sticks out. It helps with the reverse triangle. So it's really important for aesthetics. It gives a better illusion for your aesthetics, for your triangle shape, right? So do more than one lat exercise if you have bad genetics, if you have high insertions. So now we know our weak points and strong points. Let's go through some changes you can make. If you have a weak torso, so if your chest and back are weak, we'll do push-pull leg. And if you tell me I'm already doing push-pull leg, this is a change you can make, right? For your pull day, do 2 lat exercises. For your push day, do 2 upper chest exercises. Those are small changes you can make, but it will really help you with aesthetic. If you have weak arms or shoulders, we'll change your workout split to Arnold split or modify your current workout split so you have an arms day, right? Another thing you have to understand when it comes to your body and training overall is that some muscle groups can handle intensity better than others. For example, your biceps. You can go past failure on every single set for your biceps and 2 days later they're fine. They're 100% recovered, you're good to go, right? But if you try to go past failure on your legs or on your back, you will feel that shit 1 week later. It's not 100% recovered, right? And if, let's say you use push-pull leg, right? 4 days later, when you're hitting legs or back again, it's not recovered, so you're not able to stimulate it to 100%. So what happens? Over time, your legs and your back is not able to grow at the same rate as the other muscle groups, which means that it will be underdeveloped. And you may think that you have bad genetics when it comes to your leg or your back, but in reality, it's just that you're training too hard and you're not allowing those muscle groups to recover, right? So you have to keep this in mind. And this problem is not for everybody. It's only for the people who train really, really hard. It's only for the people who train with intensity going to failure, right? That was the last point. So the last thing I want you to do is to comment what you have learned so you remember for the future and don't forget. So leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe too.